We have our Betty Crocker dinner in a dish. Let's get cooking. Okay, I need a half a cup of soft bread cubes, third of a cup of milk, a pound of ground beef, onion, salt, thyme, green pepper, celery, onion, garlic, and a can of tomatoes. Then later we'll make that one crust pastry. Soak bread cubes in milk, mix in meat, half a cup of onion, salt, thyme, form into 25 to 30 half-inch balls and brown in a small amount of hot fat. Remove meatballs, add green pepper, celery, half a cup of onion, and garlic. Cook and stir until tender. Drain excess fat from the skillet. Add tomatoes and meatballs. Heat through. Pour into a baking dish. Heat oven to 425. Roll pastry 1/8 inch thick. Cut into 1-inch strips. Arrange crisscross over top of casserole, trimming strips at edge of dish. Place another strip of pastry around the inside edge of the dish. Lightly press to seal. Bake 35 to 40 minutes or until the pastry is nicely browned. I changed my shirt because I didn't want to get any of the grease popping up on my new shirt. Technically, my sister's shirt. And it's a disaster. Want to see my meatballs? It's so embarrassing. Here's my meatballs. Too much bread, too much milk, didn't stick together. I'm going to see if I can do something to salvage it. But anyway, here's enough talking. Here's how terrible my meatballs look. It's just ground beef and bread. And, okay. Alright. We'll see what we can do with this. Okay, admittedly, those aren't meatball shaped. But we're gonna work with what I've got. Sort of a meatball. Made sure these weren't as wet. Those are better looking meatballs. Not the best looking meatballs, I know, but better than the mess that I had just 5 minutes ago. Okay, so now I am adding the celery, the pepper, and the garlic. And then I need a can of tomatoes. Look at that. It's a crisscross pattern. And it's about to go in the oven at 400 degrees for half an hour. So a couple things. I do know that my meatballs were not meatballs. I've made meatballs before. I usually don't have a problem, but I'm not using gluten-free real bread. I'm usually using breadcrumbs or oatmeal when I make my meatballs. I did not use margarine or shortening because I'm not a fan of using motor grease in my food. Let's stick this in the oven and see how it turns out. Try my meatball pie. Crust looks amazing. Okay. Wow. The crust melts in your mouth. It is amazing. The meatball pie part has the best flavor. The onion, the garlic, the pepper from the garden. Oh my goodness. Hey, if you guys make this, leave a comment down below and tell me how it went. One thing I know, don't put as much milk in your meatballs or you'll get a little kind of a mush, not a meatball. But it's still delicious. Well, y'all, thanks for watching. If you haven't already, consider subscribing, give it a big thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.